All right, talking here with now CJ Frasier from Western Branch High School, who just made his commitment announcement. He's going to Naval Academy. Talk about your commitment decision.
I mean, it wasn't an easy process, but I really love Coach Newberry, Coach Green. They're all great people, great coaches, and they made me feel at home when I went for my visit. And I'm excited for the future and what it holds.
So before your announcement, you had a lot of people take the mic, talk about their stories, how they knew you, what a great person you are on and off the field. Talk about just the perseverance it took, because I even knew going into February, March, you didn't have anything, and it was kind of weird. If you have any advice to give to people out there who want to get offers and aren't getting much attention, just to stay persevered, what do you have to tell them?
Well, the first thing I would say is definitely trust God, because God can do a lot of things. He can flip your life around in an instant. Trust God, keep your grades up. That's the most important thing, because you can't be, if you're not academically eligible, you can't even get recruited by these coaches and by these colleges. So, and just persevere, fight, prove everyone wrong. The rewards you will reap are tremendous, and you'll be blessed. So definitely keep God in your life, though. That's the main thing.
That's great stuff. That's great stuff. So what stood out the most about going to take your visit to Navy as opposed to other schools? I know Air Force is a big one, Army, a couple other schools. What stood out about Navy?
The location. It's right in Annapolis, Maryland. The DMV. There's a lot to do around it. But just the cachet of the degree from the Naval Academy. That's not something that any school can give you. So, but definitely the location played a big role in everything too, being close to home.
Is it more comfortable going into your final season in high school where you finally got your offers, now you're committed? That's one less thing you got to worry about, now you just got to go out there and ball.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot easier now. Like I noticed once I started getting offers, I started noticing that I was playing a lot freely. We had a 707, I had 10 touchdowns, and I was just playing like myself. I wasn't worried about how I'm gonna perform. I was just being myself. But it definitely takes a lot of pressure off.
Yeah. Nowadays in high school, you have a lot more of the transfer stuff. You have kids leaving for other schools in the city or whatever. You've had some kids at Western Branch do that, but what is it about Western Branch that made you want to stay loyal with Coach Cook and whoever else at the school?
The people were great. Coach Cook, he's a great coach. Of course, we had 2, 4 and 7 seasons, but I'd rather be playing with my guys and doing my thing, and we're all doing our thing, than go to another school where we might be winning everything, but I'm not with my guys. I'm not happy. So I just want to stay with the people I was with, that I came in with, and graduate with them. And I would say that's it.
With the transfer portal in high school, obviously in college it's even crazier. Talk about how much harder it is to get seen by coaches now because of how crazy the transfer portal is.
It's definitely a lot harder. Like I've had to send my film out to a lot of different coaches, and I've had like Keith Burnell, who was here earlier. He sent my film out to a whole bunch of people, but the transfer portal has killed high school recruiting, and so I'm just tremendously blessed to have this opportunity, because the portal has made it nearly impossible for kids like me to get this opportunity. So.
Yeah. Final question for you, and I appreciate your time. Any words you want to say to maybe some Navy fans, Navy alumni, or anything to any Western Branch fans coming into your final season, what you have to offer for them all?
All I'm going to say is this season's going to be a good one, and for my Navy fans, beat Army.
There you go.